Mr Barnier is certainly putting the miles in. He's been all over Ireland and here he was to meet more business leaders. Except in a city that saw so much violence, he had a chance to stress the importance of Brexit not damaging the peace.
We are open to any solution which will be able to maintain the Belfast Agreement in all its dimensions.
The city still has two names, Londonderry for the Protestant Unionists over the river, Derry for Catholic Irish nationalists who never took down their signs of protest against what they saw as British occupation. The IRA fought on these streets. Until recently, it felt like a long time ago. Anybody under the age of 30 can have no real idea about just how bad things used to be here, but clearly the fact that they built a peace bridge to join up the once divided communities tells you everything you need to know. They had, of course, assumed that the Troubles were a thing of the past, that they could never happen again. But then again, they hadn't thought about Brexit. The border with the Republic of Ireland is just a 5-minute drive out of the city, and as of now you switch countries without any sign.
Well, we lived in a prison.
When DERMOT was growing up, the road was blocked and the British forces were everywhere. For Republicans, it was a constant reminder of a divided Ireland, just like a hard border would be after Brexit.
It reinforces partition on the island, and that's really what Brexit is about. And
so it's a physical manifestation of division.
Of division, and of course flies in the face of everything about that the Good Friday Agreement stood for. If you're dealing with a British government that that won't respect the agreements that they make, international agreements that they make, the only way to go is to get out of them, get away from them, and the only way we can do that here is for a new Ireland.
Dermot's friend Liam arrived. He drives a taxi now, but he used to be an IRA member and was in prison for 15 years. So do you reckon there are dissident Republicans who might regard the re-emergence of a hard border as an opportunity?
Oh, I think so, yes. Yeah. Because I think they're fine.
To shoot at the police?
Yeah. Because at the minute, I think, now I don't have any time for them, to be honest with you, and I think they're finding it very hard to actually set up what they would call operations. But if they're sitting on the border, they don't have to operate from the north. No, they could sit in the field and just fire. And that's the problem. And I don't think they're capable of it now, but they will be capable of it, and they would be sorely tempted to do it.
Commentators often say that Brexit could destabilise the peace agreement in Ireland, but don't explain how. In reality, it means that every single country lane on the border would be heavily policed and would cause enormous disruption to border communities which already have historical suspicion of Britain. Brexiters in England talk all the time about taking back control. For people here, it would be economically and socially disastrous, and it is not an exaggeration to say it could lead to violence. Laurence, Al Jazeera, Northern Ireland.